insurance scam, and I've been thinking about this just for the past few minutes of what there is to gain. I guess maybe the adjusters might make something off of it. I don't know. Maybe they're getting some kind of federal money from it. I don't know. A while back, if you remember, I think Traden and I think I was doing a live stream when it actually happened. And Traden was in the truck with me, and we were in the big truck coming up this road, and a big hailstorm went through, like golf ball size hail. And I keep seeing all these people around here getting new roofs put on. And I talked to the guys at the plumbing store, and they're getting a new roof put on. I'm like, well, what's wrong with the roof? It was like, well, it dented it. I go outside and look at it, and I don't see any dents in the damn thing at all. So I was just at the guy's house we bought our land from, and a bunch of metal materials laying there. The lady came out and said that they were going to do roof put on their house. I'm like, huh? I'm like, so how, well, why? Because there's no damage. Literally on their house, the way it's pitched and shit, there's no damage to it. I mean, there's damage, but it's not from a hailstorm. It's from not maintaining it. But she said the insurance adjuster had told her whoever didn't get a new roof through their insurance company in this area now, after post this storm, that if another storm or something came through, they wouldn't cover it. So I'm trying to figure out in my head how this makes any sense, because there's nothing wrong with these roofs. Like literally on there, I couldn't see. I looked over the whole front of the house and couldn't see a dent anywhere in the metal. It's golf ball size hail. That metal's pretty tough though. I'm just not getting it. Does somebody know something about insurance that I'm missing? Especially for the adjuster to tell her that anybody in this area that's covered from, under their company or whatever, that if they didn't get a new roof this go around, they wouldn't get it. They wouldn't be covered again. Like, who benefits off that? Is it a way just to raise rates across the board? And why would an insurance company want to pay out all these thousands upon thousands of dollars for these roofs and basically force people to get them? I mean, they're covered. I seen somebody else where they totaled their car because of some dents in the roof of it. It wasn't totaled. And they let her keep the car. They paid it off, let her keep it. Here, you keep it, we'll pay it off, but you can only carry liability on it. Which I have seen insurance companies, like there's some creepy shit down here with the insurance. It's like everything down here. There's somebody, the good old boy system is benefiting in some way. Guarantee it. But I just can't figure out how that makes sense for them to pay out. Maybe if they hit a certain dollar amount, then it'll become like some kind of federal disaster, and the insurance companies will get bonuses from the federal government. Maybe, I don't know. I honestly don't know. But I would like to know, just so I knew. Not that it would matter. I have seen, where I total cars or people total cars, and the insurance company will give you the first option to buy it back from them. But they don't just let you keep it. They're not just like, well, it's yours, keep it. Like, they literally make you do all the paperwork for the whole circle. So it goes from you to them and then back to you. Or from your bank to them back to you. Never just keep it. We'll go ahead and pay that sucker off there. And but we'll only cover you for liability from now on. And we'll just call it even. How about that? Which the car's probably worth more than what they paid it for it anyway. These people are stupid rednecks, the people I'm talking about, whose car that was. I just don't understand how I'll see if the plumber company's got a new roof on yet. I think they already got a new roof put on. Wish I knew what they did with all that old metal. I should should have asked them about it. I'm sure they kept it because there was nothing wrong with it. Them people was told me that they're keeping it. We're gonna keep all the metal. I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking sure that you are, but you do. And then I had another customer that is getting a new roof put on, and there was no real damage to it that you could see. I don't know. I don't know, but I would like to know. So if you know, I'm probably gonna leave this live stream up. If you know, leave a comment because I can't read right now because it's so bright out. I got my phone turned down. If you know what the scam is, let me know. It's because I'm just curious. It did tear some shit up, but it's just not. These metal roofs are pretty tough, especially when they're on. I just don't get it. I think there's a roof up here that's supposed to be getting a new roof. We'll see if we can see any fuckery to it. They don't put a new one on it. Yeah, they don't got a new one on it. They used all the old trimming sheet though, put a new roof on it. Whatever. Yard sale. I need to have yard sale. Nobody'd be able to find it though. Even with my address, it doesn't bring you right to my house. It takes you next door down the road. But it's all the metal roofs they're redoing. You would think that hail's going to do any damage to anything, it'd be shingled roofs. It's all the metal roofs. I don't know. Dudes, no. I do know that you need to count your money. I have a really bad habit of not counting money when it's handed to me because I feel like it's disrespectful. You know what I mean? Like if you hand me money and tell me there's $1,000 there, especially if we have a relationship like I know how to get in your business, I know how to get in your house, I know your alarm codes, I know your safe code where the money's at, you know what I mean? That when you hand me money, I'm not going to count it. I had somebody hand me money yesterday and then hand me more money and I didn't count it. They counted the second part of the money they handed me, but they just handed me the first part and like, here, there's X amount of dollars there. But they pulled it out of a big manila envelope and they're safe. But I know how to get into it. But they trust me, Dana, because people change in life. It wouldn't benefit me to get in that big manila envelope that's probably got 50 grand in it and take anything out of it. It would not benefit me in any way. I don't think that way anymore. But I know that other people do. I think they think that way. That's why they think other people think that way. Is that what it is? They think that way, but just don't have the balls to do it. So they automatically assume that everybody else thinks that way also. I think that's what it is. But anyway, I got up this morning. I gave somebody some money to wrote me a check. I counted that money 5 times. Then I had them count it in front of me. When I give you money, I make you count it in front of me. That way there's no discrepancy. I know that doesn't make sense, right? Normally when I'm giving people money, those not people I trust. Although I do trust that guy. But regardless, I told him to count it in front of me. So he did. He's like, it's good. But when I woke up this morning and I started doing the math, I'm like, wait a second, I'm short. So I shorted myself some money yesterday. So I just texted him and said, hey, I'm short X amount of dollars. I didn't spend any money. But I think I know where it went because I think I seen it. So we'll figure it out. But I'm really curious about the insurance scam. And that's what it is, a scam, because none of these roofs are trashed. I don't know, anybody buy a new bump stock yet? Just a slide of fire, open back up. I know where one's at. If you want one, let me know. We'll get it mailed right to you. I'm sure that'll be the next crime they come up with, mailing shit. But, oh yeah, do you see one of the fuckers from the Uvalde? I mean, this kills me, man. Absolutely fucking kills me. These stupid fucking parents and suing video game companies, suing YouTube, suing Instagram. Now they're suing UPS and FedEx for delivering the rifles to the gun shop. They're trying to say that the kid bought the guns when he was 17. Like, go read the lawsuit. It's fucking hilarious. And they're going to get it off, not because anything's legit about the lawsuit, but because these lawyers are snakes, and it costs these firearms companies have some high dollar lawyers, so they will pay those people off just to make it go away. When all that does is promote, it's like, like somebody walking in your house and sleeping with your wife, and you watch them walk by, go in the bedroom, and then leave. I mean, they're just going to come back and do it again. Does that make sense? You let them do it once, why would you let them do it a second time? And that's kind of what's happening with the gun industry. But, the thing is that these lawyers, these sharks, the shit should be illegal. It is illegal. It actually is illegal. There's federal laws against it to protect these firearms companies. Because somebody's seen it coming back whenever. It was smart enough, 90 whenever, 96 I think it was. What is it called? The Protection of Lawful Arms Act or whatever. But it doesn't matter. We just act like this federal law don't exist in this case. We must obey daddy in every other case. In this case, though, we'll let it slide for the sake of the parents who no amount of money in the world is going to bring your fucking kid back. Nothing's going to make you feel better about it. Quit using your kids as a free ride through life. I think it's fucking disgusting. I think these parents, if your children were anything like you, I don't feel sorry for what happened. How about that? Because if you're one of those parents, you're a piece of shit. Those gun companies didn't kill your kids. I'm surprised they're not suing the fucking bullet manufacturer. The manufacturer that made the casings. Why not sue the guy that made the primers? Fuck, sue the guy that made the gunpowder. Like, how far do you go with it? Sue the company that mined the copper. Sue the company that mined the lead. Sue them all. Sue everybody. That's the name of the game today. And even if one parent don't get it, if one parent has some kind of moral compass and doesn't get in on the game, there's going to be that handful that does get in on the game. Like, oh yay, a free ride. They don't give a fuck about guns. And they're smart. I mean, they live in Texas. They're smart enough to know that, guns don't kill people. You know what kills people? Gun control. That's what kills people. How many teachers in Texas do you think in that school would have had a gun on them that day if there wasn't a law saying that they couldn't because they're in a gun-free zone? I don't know the answer to that, but I bet it would be more than what had them that day, the way it went. I don't know, man. We live in a fucked up time in history that will be remembered in some negative way. And it should be. It should be. We should all be remembered as cowards. Everybody. Every adult that's alive right now. Every free-thinking adult that's... And I'm not talking about free-thinking like, ooh, run to the polls and vote for Trump, or run to the polls and vote for sheriff. I'm talking about free-thinking like, fuck all of them. We should all be remembered that way. Everybody has some fear. You fear of going it for your kids. You fear of being gone. That's the first time I've ever seen that. You fear of being, taken away from your kids, whether it be death or prison. Prison, if they catch you, you shouldn't give them the option. You have the last say. I mean, if you get murdered over a tail light, surely to God you get murdered over doing something worse than that. Just saying. But it just, none of it makes sense. Oh, what are you gonna do? They pass you off from the 11 o'clock news to some crazy person. You do it with a group of people, it don't happen. If somebody winds up telling beforehand when they back out, then we call conspiracy. And they'll catch you slipping. Trust me, I know everybody has those ideals that, oh, this happens, I'll do that. If that happens, I'll do that. You don't get to choose. It's like I don't get to choose. I just know that I would act up enough to where they'd have to kill me for doing nothing. But whatever. Whatever. But anyway, if you know the answer to the question, what's the insurance scam, let me know. I gotta go. I'm gonna close our job. Stay safe, stay away from cops so you don't die or get tased or go to jail for obstruction and resisting. Or resisting and some secondary charge without a charge to begin with. Some stupid shit. You see the video of the Cincinnati cops? Pieces of shit. They're all trash, man. I'm really surprised, especially in the cities, that these fuckers haven't stood together yet and just say, we're not playing with these fuckers no more. We're not going to let this happen in our block no more. And that's literally what it would take. And then it would take the next block, because they wouldn't let the first block get away from it. It's just like leaving me alone and letting me be free. They wouldn't let the first block get away with it. So the second block would have to join in the fight. They say, no, we're not going to let you do that to them motherfuckers because we don't want it done to us. And then the third block would have to jump and join in the fight when they start fucking with both of them too. And you just have to be the domino effect of people just saying, we're not going to let it happen anymore. But until enough people get uncomfortable, enough in their slavery, until the chains get so heavy they can't carry them anymore, they'll continue to drag them along.